right. So you say that. That's funny you say that. And I don't want to get deep into this, but why did that cop just kill that little girl? Like, he could have tackled her or something.
Something.
Tased her. Said drop the knife. She was at her house.
Oh,
like, come on. But I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that.
Where is she again? She was somewhere in a stand your grounds neighborhood, though.
Columbus, Ohio. Yeah.
Columbus, Ridiculous. Ohio. Ridiculous.
So, like I said, hit her with a taser. She gonna seize up
anything.
And the cop didn't even know what was going on. He just pulls up, sees them fighting because there's multiple people
with
fighting.
A butter fucking knife.
It was a foster home. Like, she was living in a foster home and she got in a fight with somebody else in a foster home. And yeah, I guess she had a butter knife and all the cops.
A fucking butter knife.
Yo, but listen. What happened to shoot him in the leg to immobilize him?
Exactly.
He fucking shot her 4 times.
Listen,
it's ridiculous.
You go to target practice and you got to shoot every year as a test. So you hitting that target, 85 to 90% of the time. So you mean to tell me you can't hit a motherfucker in the damn kneecap or in the thigh and make them drop? Especially if they got a knife.
Drop the knife. He never said drop the knife.
Like, why are we training?
He gave her no options.
None at all.
Fighting, a fight. It's a fight. That knife wasn't. You couldn't cut through a chicken wing with that knife.
No, it wasn't gonna hurt that girl.
Hell no.
If she really was gonna stab her, she would have stabbed her before the cop even got there.
That's what I fucking said.
And didn't you say she's the one that called 911?
How come she's the one that called 911?
Yeah. So you got.
I'm like, yo, nobody got stabbed before the cops got there. So what makes you think they're gonna get stabbed when the cops get there? All right. That knife was an excuse to take that baby's life.
Yeah, that little girl. That was terrible, though.
I said to save the cops. We need to stop training these cops to kill. Or
they need
to kill.
They need more. They need more training.
Yeah,
it's just that simple.
You just get up and like, yo, that lady could have been the one that robbed her with a gun. He just
he didn't know what was going on.
Get down. What the fuck are you doing, you fucking weak link?
Supposedly they were coming to jump her or something like that.
Yo, they were there. Think about it. They called the cops. It took at least 10 minutes for them to get there. Nobody got stabbed. They were fighting.
Yeah, that's crazy. I would never. That's just insane.
Just open fire on a fucking baby like that. That just makes me sick, man.
You know what's crazy, man? I've witnessed groups of police officers pull up to a situation where people are fighting and shit like that, and things is hectic, and walk out subtle to the situation, and I watch the whole situation just de-escalate. People just start to scatter and go away. But when you get out and you approach and it's get the fuck on the ground, people automatically get defensive. It's not a justification, but with today's times and everybody fighting for peace and equality and equal rights and stuff like that, you're going to get the nasty side of people, especially when they're already heated. So if you address the situation calmly, you might get a better result.
Yeah.
And I'm an angry person. This is coming from a person who is angry and confrontational at times. So you just got to know how to deal with certain situations.
There was other cops walking up on the whole thing too. Why is he the only one that pulled his gun out?
Yeah,
Why?
Yeah, that's insane.
Why'd you pull your gun out? You could have wrestled the girl down. It was a fucking butter knife, like a little knife that you can't even cut nothing with. Go get the knife.
How about
Kim.
the little 12-year-old little boy?
No offense, Kim, but it was a female, and I'm sure you got a stun gun or something.
Right.
And that's what I'm about to say. I'm about to bring that up. So what is the point of having all these other alternative weapons to stop stuff if you don't use them?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't even think about using them.
Why is it a fatality? Why does it go straight fatality?
Oh, I guess he must have lost everything. How about the other 12-year-old little boy that got shot? I mean, the 21-year-old gave him a gun and he's running with it. He
throws it.
The cops chase him. He throws the gun behind a fence and puts his hands up. Never once showed the cops the gun, and they shoot him. He didn't ever had the gun in his hands, nothing, and they shoot him. 12-year-old little
It's like
boy.
if you have anything in your hands, you're gonna get shot, and they're justified to do it. Oh, it was a knife. That wasn't a fucking knife. That was a fucking. Come on. That was a kick. That was a toast buttering knife. Okay. That was That girl couldn't. I could have stabbed that girl 1,000 times, and she wouldn't have died from that knife.
So, it's a fraternity, man. When
just make an excuse.
Something happens with one cop, another 68 more cops do something, you know what I mean, as a retaliation, or as to act out, you know what I mean, or it ain't right, man. But this guy was going down for what he did to George Floyd, you know what I mean. Then all this, then we get 2 or 3 other incidents, and it's
Right.
like this it's a pattern. Every
Yeah.
time one of these cops gets sentenced, their
Yeah.
own certain particular ones in certain areas do act out, and it's just it's not right.
No.
But it happens in every genre of everything, you know what I mean? And that's the fucked up thing about it. It's just that they're in a higher position and they're looked at as law enforcement, and it's just not right. It's not right across the board because
It's
other
not.
people do it as well. You might have a group of Muslims who protect and serve their area, and if something happens, this that, and the third, they get rowdy and they act whatever way they act. That's just the way that they're protecting and serving, and they might injure somebody. But at the end of the day, it's still not right. But they was protecting and serving somebody that was doing something to their mosque or something like that, or disrespecting one of their women or something like that. It don't make it right. But like Manny said, it all boils down to the selection process of these officers,
Yes.
Yes.
the evaluation of these officers,
Yep.
and then
Why?
the training.
Training,
I
yeah.
know for a fact I can never be a police officer.
Why?
You got a record.
It's just no. I'm not talking about that part in particular. I'm
Were
talking
you
about
quit Draw
mentally.
McGraw?
Oh, you
Were
mean
you ready to
physically?
smoke a
No,
motherfucker, dog?
no, because I'm not willing to go by. I'm a people person.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? If a person is riding with a headlight out, I'm not pulling you over for what?
Right.
Yeah.
Or if I pull you over,
For
I'm just
what?
gonna tell
You
you like,
don't know what that person is going through.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They could be on their way to get a light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could
Yeah.
be on the way to work to get the money to get the light.
Who knows?
What
They
the
could have
fuck
just
am I going to pull you over for and potentially get into a situation where I could lose my life or you could lose your life or put ourselves in a situation to where we're at a standoff for that to happen?
yeah. That's
I'm
why
more of a,
every
you know what I mean? Like, I'm just more of a people person. So I would be on some shit like, if I pull you over, I'll let you know your light needs to be fixed or whatever the case may be. And do you need me to, fine. And I might end up giving you a couple of hours to go get it fixed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and that's against the laws, that's against the, what I mean? You got quotas to meet. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
That's a
It's
problem. That's a
it's a lot,
problem.
man. It's a
That
lot,
quota
yo.
shit
I
is a
could I could talk
problem.
all day on this shit, bro. I could
And like
speak
Manny
all
said,
day.
what's the purpose of having alternative weapons, if the first thing you want to use is your fatal weapon?
Because that's what they're
The gun.
taught, though. They're trained.
Why do you
They're
have a fucking
trained.
why do you have a fucking taser? Why do you have a nightstick? Why do you have a dog if everything you want to do is fucking shoot?
That's a
A
Mace,
fucking
tear gas, you got all
mace,
kinds of
Yeah. All
anything.
that stuff.
Instructions. He didn't even say
Yeah,
drop the
anything.
knife. He just shot her.
yeah.
Like he like she had a machete about to go like I'm gonna like she was Jason Voorhees.
And you know what?
Like
I've seen
He's gonna be
I've seen
justified. He's gonna
I've
be
seen police
justified.
officers approach a fight or gathering of people being rowdy in a fight, and they don't grab their guns. The first thing they do is grab the mace, and they just mace the whole
And make the
area.
whole. Yeah.
What
I see
happens?
that too.
Everybody just so if this girl has this knife or whatever the case may be, and if she didn't charge you and it's a crowd of people, just clear the area. You can clear the area with fucking mace.
Listen, this is my thing. First of all, if you're going to be scared of somebody because of their skin color or anything like that, or because of
You
their
don't need to be
physique,
doing a
something like
job.
that, why be a cop? I don't understand that.
Exactly.
My thing is, listen,
this is a sword.
I have knives for.
This is a sword. She had a knife. It's not like she's like, I'm gonna decapitate you, bitch. Like she was just like,
Yeah.
But right, I didn't even think of mace, pepper spray. All they had to do was just start spraying. Like I forgot they had that.
how about tell her to drop the knife? He
that's
never
the
said
first
drop
thing.
the knife. He just
I'm
opened
gonna tell you
fire.
something.
That's what, with this whole Derek Chauvin thing, everybody was cheering and thinking like the world's gonna get
And then
better.
that happened.
It's not gonna get better.
My bad, Manny. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's cool. It's cool. Listen, I got some crazy sisters. They charged at me with knives, pots, pans, all that stuff like that. I didn't have to kill them.
Right.
All I had to do was step out of their way, grab their hand, and just do some old weird twist and turn stuff, and they drop in the knife or whatever they had.
You've been there too.
Me too.
Boiling
so
water
I'm saying
and
like,
everything.
if a kid me can do that, I'm pretty sure a grown man
Right.
can stop a girl from stabbing somebody. A grown man with like alternate weapons, not a fatal weapon like mace, taser. Shoot,
With
throw the
4
knife, stick at
other
her leg or
officers
something. I
there.
don't know.
Yeah.
Something,
There's
yeah, something to not cause this child death,
yeah.
lose her life. To me,
This
it's insane.
is the knife that she had. One of these knives. One of these knives
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah,
A knife
little
like
butter
this.
knife.
A butter fucking knife. You had to shoot her 4 times because, oh my God, I was protecting her. She had a knife. A knife.
You know, he's gonna be justified
Yeah.
in that because in the video she goes like this.
He is.
Pulls her hand back like she's
She's
about
like trying to
stab him.
so what? Let the bitch take a stab. They were fighting. You people get poked up in fights.
Yeah.
It's not like she could have slit her throat or stabbed her in the heart with
Been like,
it.
wait, I'm the one that called you.
Yeah.
I called you.
Like, come on. Let the girl. It was a fight. You didn't have
It's
to execute the girl. She got executed.
Yeah, I've seen people charge a cop with swords. If you go on YouTube, you'll see people charge cops with swords. You'll see them charging with guns, and they come out alive. I'm like,
white people though. White people.
It was a Spanish girl.
Yeah,
A Spanish girl
true.
had a knife and she charged at the cop, and the cop tried to tase her, and the tase didn't work, so he shot her in the goddamn leg.
Right.
Yeah, see, I mean, like I say, it's okay. Sometimes it's okay to fear your life, but some things you just shouldn't be like afraid of.
And he told her ample amount of times, drop the weapon, drop the weapon, drop the weapon, drop the weapon, and she just talking and blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? He getting, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, it was one of those, you know, how people make those videos. Some police, there are good police out there.
Yeah.
It was one of those type of videos, and you know,
But
I don't know if it
Look,
was
he only
edited or
shot
not,
her
but
in
the
the leg.
reality is he shot her in the leg,
Alive though. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know why I hate those videos though?
and she survived.
Yeah.
It's because,
And it was a flesh wound. It was like a graze.
and think about those videos though. Think about those videos is how am I supposed to know who's the good and bad cop?
Right.
Right.
Like I can't look at him like, oh, he's a good cop, so I'm gonna trust him. No, you don't know who's a good or bad cop. That's why I hate those videos. When they
I
say,
mean, but in the same breath, bro, that's what they saying about us.
yeah, but you off the rip, I'm not
stereotype,
judging
though.
you being a good or bad cop. I'm about to say, yeah, off the real, I'm not going to stereotype you and think, all right, he's a bad cop because he's white or something like that, or he's a good cop because he's black. No, that's not my thoughts. My thoughts is, all right, this cop is pulling me over. Let me see what he's talking about.
Right.
So if you see a black guy that's enraged or something like that, listen, all right, it's a black guy enraged. Let me see if I can talk him down like I would talk down any like a white person or something like that. Like, let me see if I can tase him or something like that if he get aggressive with me. You feel me? Let me use my alternative weapons on him first before I decide to take this person's life.
Yeah.
Like, just period. Like I'm not going to be scared of somebody because I'm looking at him like, all right, he's black, so I'm scared of him, or he's white, so I'm scared of him.
But that's what
No.
that's
See,
what they're doing. That's how they're getting. Yeah. They're
So,
oh my God, you're black, so you're a thug and you have a gun, and I'm terrified of you.
do you think that cop shot that girl because he thought he was saving the other girl's life?
I feel like
I didn't.
I
Go ahead, Manny.
feel like he just thought she was a threat.
Was her life in
I
danger
feel like he could definitely
with that butter knife?
I'm thinking. No, I don't think nobody's life was in danger with a butter knife. No, but I'm thinking.
I mean, you minimizing the fact that it's still a weapon and it's an object, so you can poke somebody with a fucking sewing needle in the wrong area and they can bleed out. It's a knife. It's a object. You know what I mean?
And she
That
did
don't make it right for you to shoot her 4 times.
Yeah,
It
that's
don't make it right.
Yeah.
But
That's
just
what I'm saying.
don't. I'm not, you know, don't minimize it like a butter knife. And you know what I mean? The fact of the matter is she had a weapon that was harmful, but at the same time, in the mind, it ain't like she got a Rambo knife.
Right.
Yes,
So don't shoot her 4 times.
exactly.
Yeah, don't go out there just
So,
blasting.
like Manny said before, nobody got stabbed before they got there. All right.
Right.
So, why was her life automatically in danger just because a gun came into the area?
No, I guess because
Why was she automatically dangerous now?
he came running.
Nobody
up.
got stabbed before she got there.
He
Before
came-
they got there.
He came running up.
And the
on
crazy
scene.
thing is,
He
I
didn't
didn't.
even know what happened. He just saw this.
I didn't. Like, man,
You didn't see
it's
the
just
video.
it's sad.
Yeah, it's very
It's
sad.
sad, man.
It's starting to be.
And then they want to act like they want to save her life after that. Get the fuck out of here. You shot her 4 times.
Yeah. So like I
It's
said,
starting to really become sickening.
It is sick. Starting to. It's been sickening.
A lot of people think
Well, yeah,
that
it has been sick.
Derek Chauvin getting charged, now things are going to change. I don't think they're going to change. I think they're going to get worse.
Dog,
He's not the first officer to get charged.
A girl, they
he's
will
not.
if they will find any reason to kill you. It's like they're finding a reason to kill you or looking for any small reason to kill you.
Or they'll make one.
It's been happening since the beginning of time, man. It's just
I know.
more publicized. It's just more publicized now because we have social media, we have
social media
phones
and stuff like that,
to record it. Back then, this shit wasn't happening. Like, you know, you heard about Emmett Till, but you know, I mean, and stuff like, even though that wasn't police, but that, you know, I mean, you heard about Emmett Till and what happened with him with the racist people. But that was something that one of the many things that was reported outside of things that's not reported. But nowadays we have so much access to everything. Everybody is grabbing a phone and just, you know what I'm saying, when something happens. So it's exposed now and people got a voice. People have a platform to speak their voice.
Yeah.
You know,
somebody said that there's been 12 police shootings this year so far, and it's only April. There was 19 last year, 12 so far this year.
It sucks.
I'm just scared.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Like I said,
I mean, people see cops. You got pulled over down the street, and the kids pulled out their phone and started recording. Anytime people see cops, they just start recording and get scared. They're scared of cops now.
Because cops are dangerous.
Yeah,
that's why
we have to. And my thing is, you're supposed to be here to protect us, not harm us.
Yes.
That's why
I'm not calling the cops.
I'll never call them cops.
I don't call them because. Yeah, I don't call them because, like, I mean, look what they're doing to like little girls. I know for a fact if they come out here and they know who I am, something like that, or they're gonna look at me as the right nigga, something like that. Yeah. So they might come out here and not even know that I'm the person that called them or something, anything like that.
Yeah. Yes. No, I called them. Last time I called them, I got arrested.
Yeah.
I called them because my girlfriend and my baby mama was fighting.
How about when
Alex you got arrested?
I got arrested.
Bit you, ripped your shirt.
Like, I got arrested.
Yeah. See, that's insane. And that's insane. Like, and that's why I don't listen. I don't play with cops. I don't deal with cops. I don't play with them.
Fuck that. I'll never call the cops.
I don't like people calling them on me. Yeah.
If we fight him, we just gotta be fighting.
I get pulled over and I just, you know what I mean, if I'm in my car blowing or whatever, or coming from a party or whatever the case may be, whatever it is, I get pulled over. They ask me, do I got any weapons in the car? No. You got any, you smell like this, that, and the third. Listen, I just was smoked before I left, blah, 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 blah. You know, I just try to keep it nice and straight to the fucking point, you know what I mean? But my wife will tell you, when I'm in the car, I got a routine, bro. I always got on a hat, a build hat. Because I want to always look like I'm going to go to work and I'm coming from somewhere. I ain't to the back, I ain't to the side, I ain't got no hat on. I got on a fucking build hat like this when I'm driving, and I got a minivan.
Yeah, I'm not playing.
You know what I mean?
Fuck them, dog.
Yeah, I gotta be safe. I got kids to come home too. Yeah, so I don't fear the police, but at the end of the day, I do ask that. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm very, very, very calm with it because I just want to go on about my day.
Me too.
We just got
so
pulled
if you're gonna give me a ticket, give me the ticket. Let me get what I'm gonna get, and I'm gonna go roll. You know what I mean? If I'm blowing a tree in the car, and you know what I mean, and you pull me over, I'll do whatever. I'm not saying I'm kissing ass, but I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to get you not to put me in the back of the car.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I'll throw it away. You understand what I'm saying? You give me the citation, and you know what I mean, I'll go on about my business. And I'll see you in court. You know what I mean?
Anywhere you can smoke cigarettes at now. You can't smoke that in your car?
Yeah,
not while you're driving.
Really?
My mom does.
I thought you could smoke it anywhere you can smoke cigarettes.
My mom does.
I don't think when you're driving because it's like driving under the influence.
True. Okay.
Yeah,
he got pulled over, like, what was it, a couple months ago? The cop said his headlight was out. He's like, no, it's not. Go look. He told the cop to go look. He's like, it's not out. It's dim, but it's not out.
Yeah.
And
I remember that
the
story.
cop go look.
Like, yo, nah, dog. You pulled me over. You told me my light was out. I know my light's not out. It would tell me on my dashboard if my light was out. My light's not out. Now, don't tell me you saw my light out. I had my high beams on. My high beam. This is my high beams. This is my low beams. Go look and tell me that you fucking was wrong.
Now, meanwhile, I got my hands on the dashboard.
Fuck that,
You
man.
can see everything I'm doing. He's screaming at him just like this. Like,
Nah, fuck that.
I just got stopped for
They
crossing
fucked
the
that.
street.
Yeah, we were trying to go get some fucking crabs.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker pulled us over
Chicken.
and the
Chicken.
motherfucker chicken, and we missed the store and shit. Like, what the fuck?
I just got stopped 3 weeks ago for crossing the street, not in a crosswalk.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, because I crossed the street, not in a
Wow.
crosswalk.
That's crazy.
Where was you at? In Woodbury?
Right here.
Sicklerville.
Yeah, Sicklerville, Clawson Township.
She walked across the street. And they said she didn't, and took her to jail because she had a warrant.
Oh yeah, arrested me and all.
Got her fired.
Yep, I got fired from my second job. Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
wow. Yeah.
Because she
Yeah,
didn't
they
cross
don't-
the
I mean-
street in a crosswalk. I'm like, yo, fuck them pussies. I would have never gave them my ID. Like, no, nah. Are you giving me a ticket? No? Okay, then. Have a nice day. Fuck them, man. I hate cops, dog.
Yo, you know what's funny? Yeah, I can't stand them either. But you know what's funny? I had it was like a long time ago when I was younger. I had dreads and all stuff like that. I just wanted to ask this. It was a state trooper. I'm like, yo, so listen, what's up with y'all? Like, why y'all always picking on people like me? He literally said, "Look at you. You like a thug." He literally said, "I'm like," and literally, no, I have no criminal background. I'm not saying I have no criminal thing. I mean, I ran and got in the way a lot, but I have no criminal background. But he said, "Look at you. You like a thug." So of course I'm going to stop you on the street. I'm gonna want to check your pockets, make sure you got no weapon on you, no drugs, anything like that. Like he just like, I was like, wow. So y'all just literally stereotype these people just walking down the street. He literally said, yes, we do. But look at y'all, like y'all. He literally said, look at y'all. This is when I was young. I was young. I was probably like 18. Like, but look at y'all, like y'all kind of like a threat to me. I'm like,
wow.
how like a threat to you?
Wow.
Like, just 'cause, like,
Bro, you see this? You see this? This is why it's a blessing in disguise.
Why?
Right,
Because you
so
don't look like a threat now?
Right. But 10 years ago, when I had all this and no gray,
Mhm.
I had to be on my shit, bro, when I was driving.
Yeah.
Or anywhere, I had to be on my shit.
You just
But
got
I
tired
just
of buying just for me.
No,
Just for men.
I got that look that it's like I'm either gonna stop this motherfucker and this motherfucker trafficking or doing something, or this motherfucker's a dad and he on his way to do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I keep drum music in my car with a drum, you know what I mean, station or something in there, drumsticks in my car. You gonna see what I'm doing. I got flyers, you know what I mean? Because if I tell you I'm coming from drumline practice, I can't make that shit up.
But you shouldn't have to. But you shouldn't have to.
Right.
You should be
But at
able to
the end
look
of the day-
wherever. You should be able to look any
right,
way
you're
you
right.
want and not
You're right.
be judged off of what
You're
the way
right.
you look.
You're absolutely right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right about that.
And that's insane. Like when he told me that, I just was like, and after that, I was like, yeah, I can't stand cops. Like for you to
I've been to
think like
prison.
that,
I've been
I
to
just
prison.
don't take no chances, man.
All my stuff is
Not jail,
traffic
prison.
tickets. I have like traffic tickets. You know how many times I got pulled over for driving with black? Basically, so many times. They just assume that if I'm driving, he's in the passenger seat. I'm buying drugs from him.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's happened all the time, yo. All the time, yo. All the time. That's why I like Sicklerville. It's
Don't
not as
get caught
bad
riding
out
out of
here.
Camden. Y'all two in the
It's not-
car and y'all riding out of Camden from a
oh
concert.
yeah, right
Don't
out of
get caught.
Camden. Yeah, you
I
definitely
mean,
get pulled over.
her baby dad lives in Camden, so we got to go there sometimes.
Yeah, I have no problems in Camden ever.
Like,
Knock on wood.
but in
Well,
Sicklerville,
no, not now. Yo, but back in the day it was bad.
Right. Back in the day, it was bad.
Back in the day it was
Yeah.
bad. They'll just pull you
I
over
could
because you
true. Well, I
you
can't
white
truly
Camden,
say.
you
I
buying
mean,
drugs.
I remember.
I don't hear.
I've
I don't
been-
hear
I've
as
been
much
around-
about
I've been
those
around
metro
here.
cops that's there now.
Yeah, the Metro cops now they were a little more lenient. They walk around and stuff, but they a little better than them old cops. Them old cops. Was
The
pulling
thing
you over.
is, Camden is so small. If you get to know the major people in the major areas of the certain neighborhoods, if you, Manny, you know, if you go to Parkside and you get to know the Andersons and the Perrys, you know what I'm saying? No matter what they doing, positive or negative, if you get to know a couple of them, then you go to East Camden and you get to know the Hornsbys and a couple other people, you know what I mean? Then you go out downtown and get to know, you know what I mean, the people down there. You go to Fairview and the Goree. Once you mingle with a couple of people, other people start respecting you. They all at the football games. They all at the basketball games. You got the number one player in the country on, you know what I mean? Like, so the security guards is cool with the people out on the streets. The people out on the streets, you know what I mean? They see the cops be intermingling with the security guards. Security guards is cool with the coaches. The coaches is the outlets to the team and the players. So it starts to make the community feel a little bit better. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's perfect, and I don't live in Camden anymore, but I also see it in Philly as well because I got a drill team in the drum line. How the cops lead our parades, and they come and watch us practice. They get on the drums with us, and they, you know what I mean. So it's about communication. So when you
Yeah.
come to an altercation, you don't have what happens is when you have an altercation now, say you get pulled over. You get pulled over, what happens? Everybody is looking, people pull over, start recording. It makes the cop feel uncomfortable and feel threatened. So now he calling, I need backup because it's a bunch of people surrounding. If the cop is known and it's like he pulled this person over, everybody looking like, oh, this person must have really did something. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
we don't normally pull people over, but that's about getting to know the community and the community getting to know the police. And that
But
shit
that's
don't
why you need the
happen.
police to live in the community that they're policing.
Right, exactly.
You
But
can't.
here's the thing. The crazy thing is, that's true. It's true in a certain sense. But these metro cops that's in Camden, they don't live in the city.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
So they gotta come in and they can't come in and bully because you're outnumbered.
Yeah.
You still gotta leave out of the city. You gotta drive into the city and leave out of the city. So you gotta come in and you gotta rub elbows and join forces with some of the powerful people that's in the community. And that's what they did. That's why they were able to march in that Black Lives Matter, rally that happened side by side and things like that. And I'm not giving them all this credit, but I'm just saying it's a start. And it's fucked up because a lot of the shootings happen in the big cities where it's the police don't even know the people in the community.
Yeah.
How can I trust you with my life and I don't even really know you?
I
can't name 3 cops in my neighborhood. I don't know none of these motherfuckers, and I don't want to know none of them.
You don't hear about police shootings in Woodland, in Collingswood. Why? Collingswood got 7 police officers, and they know everybody in the fucking community. Only people that get pulled over in Collingswood is the local people that live there that's always causing problems, and people that drive through.
Yeah.
That's where they get their quota from. They get their quota when you go to traffic court in Collingswood and shit like that. You see people from Camden and Sicklerville and Deptford. You don't see no Collingswood people there.
Yeah.
That's why the quota thing has to stop. It's profiling.
That does too.
You're looking for a reason to stop me, to charge me money.
Because that's where the problems come in at.
Yes.
I got the perfect example.
Unnecessary problems. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I work at a doctor's office, right? And a patient of mine, she's a black lady. She's in her 50s. I don't know what happened. Something she lives on the bottom floor. She threw a jar out her back door, hit a car. Nobody's in the car. The car was parked. Dented the car. I guess the owners of the car called the cops. Cops come banging on her door. She won't open it. She's like, I'm a black woman. I'm afraid of y'all. I'm not letting you in my house. Like, I'll come to the police station tomorrow, but you're not coming to my house. What they do? Kick her door down, mace her, tase her, and take her to the psych ward. She's still in there. Like, this happened last week. She's still in there. And this is Gloucester Township. And she straight told him because she refused to open her door.
Yeah, that's wild out.
You raided this lady's house because she threw a bottle out the window, off the balcony, hit a car. Nobody got hurt. Didn't break a window. All right, I'll pay for your shit.
She said, I'll talk to you, but I don't want you in my house. Like, I'll come to the police station tomorrow. I'm not opening my door. She told him through the door, I'm not opening my door. I'll come to the police station. And they said, nope, you're going to talk now. Kicked her front door, her back door, and her bedroom window open. It's crazy.
And it's crazy because we have the right to do that, though. Like, listen, if I'm not under arrest, I don't have to talk to you.
Exactly.
That's what you said.
That's what I told her.
Even if I'm under arrest, I don't have to talk to you. I have the right to remain silent. Remember, the little thing that you about to talk to me, say to me, I have the right to remain silent.
See, you guys can get away with refusing to give, like,
what?
Not talking, like refusing to give your ID.
How?
If I refuse to give my ID to a cop, they're gonna chase me down. Like,
no, they're not.
Yeah.
No, they're not. Has a cop ever chased you down for not giving them your ID?
I've never not given it to them.
Ah, man, fuck you. Am I under arrest?
Yeah.
No. Well, have a nice day, sir.
I don't give them.
I ain't got nothing to hide, so I give them my ID. Like,
no, I'm not. No, I'm not giving you the satisfaction of giving you my ID. Leave me alone.
Comply because, bro, you got to think about it. You got to think about it. If a police officer approaches you on some appropriate shit and then asks you for your ID respectfully, Come on, they doing their job, man. You got.
That's
You
not their
can't
job.
provoke the
Your
situation.
job is not to
It
ask
is
me
the
for my
job.
ID. No, it's
They
not.
can ask you for your ID. They can ask you for your
And I can refuse
identification.
to give you my ID.
Hold on, listen. They can ask you if they have probable cause.
That's it.
But if they don't have no
You
cause,
just can't walk up
then
on
they
me like,
can't.
yo,
I
give me
mean,
your
Oh
ID.
yeah,
they
but I'm
just ask
saying,
you
but
to ask you.
that's part of the job. If like before it was legal, if you walking down the street smoking an L, you know what I'm saying,
No.
and they roll up on you and see you, and you toss the joint down, they hop out on you.
That's probable cause. That's
Can I
force.
see your
Probable cause.
identification?
But
Yeah,
not if I'm
Right.
walking to
So
the
that's probable
store.
cause.
Or I'm crossing the
Yeah.
street,
But
not in a crosswalk.
Yeah,
But for anything
I
else,
mean, but
just doing it is
I don't know.
harassment.
it is.
Yeah.
If you're just doing it, it's harassment. We have
We were
rights. You know,
parked.
and
We
you
were
treat us like
parked.
animals.
We were parked, sitting on the side of the road, about to go in our friend's house. We just parked, and this cop pulls up behind us, talking all this stupid ass shit.
Like the car was off. We were like the car wasn't even.
Our door
on.
was open, getting out of the car, and tell the story. That shit pisses me off.
Oh
it's
yeah.
just so many different situations, man. Like it's isolated incidents, man, and it's fucked up. Like, cause some experiences could be the worst and dreadful and be the worst, and then sometimes it's just the most pleasant and smoothest transition. But
No,
that's
because all my
crazy.
kids are mixed, and I never believed in the whole racial profiling or nothing until I met him. Because I'm like, nah, you're just making it up. But as soon as I got with him, I see it. When he used to live in Belmar, one time this cop
Oh, no.
was like, it was like 3:00 in the morning. I used to bartend, so
Right? Look at where she said Belmar.
Belmore, yeah.
yeah, Belmar. Yep.
I don't even drive down. What's that? Black Horse Pike? I do not drive down the Black Horse Pike.
Yeah,
Me neither,
Belmore and
not
Barrington
anymore.
is bad. Bad for
Brownlee
Yo,
business.
the
Road.
speed, this, not this. I'm sorry about you cut your story up, but the speed limit change like every 100 feet.
Yeah.
You could be in this area, and then it'll say 35, and then it'll drop to 20 2 blocks later, then go up to 45, and then drop to 30. But you didn't went through 3 different townships.
And they're sitting right there waiting to see if you
Waiting,
know
Waiting
to drop
for
it.
you.
Yeah.
Waiting
one
for
time-
you.
It was what, like 4:00 in the morning. I got off of work. He's sleeping in the passenger seat of his car. I don't know I don't even know where we're going. We're going to our friend's house up the street. So I turn, a cop pulls behind me. I make a left. I'm driving down the street. He keeps following me. So I tried turning off.
We were in my house?
Yeah, I tried turning off on the side street. The cop thinking he was just gonna keep going straight. He didn't. He followed me, put his lights on, and was like, "Where are you going?" I lied about where I was going. I said I was going to my
McDonald's.
friend's. Yeah, we were going to McDonald's, use the bathroom. I said we were going to our friend's house. He's sleeping. So cop wakes him up, asks him where we're going. He's like, McDonald's. So because I lied, the cop swore I had something. He was so determined to find some kind of drugs or something on me that he missed the open beer bottle.
I had it in my hand and
sitting
shit.
on the passenger seat right next to him because he was so determined to find something on me.
I had a beer wide open, drinking it. Like,
they had you get out of the car. It was sitting right on the passenger seat, and he missed it.
I think he had to see it, yo. There's no way in hell he didn't see it.
He didn't say nothing.
We both got out of the car.
And you were standing with the other cop. He searched my purse, my trunk, the driver's seat, like everything.
Then he gave you a ticket for reckless driving.
For careless driving, yep.
Which was a lie.
Yeah.
They just do whatever they want.
Yeah,
they do whatever they want.
Yeah, but I say I don't like my thing about the cops is I hate the power trip.
Yes.
Why do you feel like you got to be over somebody? Like, why do you feel like you have to, like, why do you feel like you have to do what you want with somebody? Like, that's what I hate. I don't like it. I can't stand it. I've been in a lot of situations where cops was trying to show their power trip with me, and it's just, I don't know, it's insane to me. I'm like, why do you have to do this? Listen, I'm a man just like you are.
I see lights and sirens. I get nervous. My hands start shaking, and I'll start making stuff up. He's like, "Why didn't you just tell the truth?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just get nervous, and I just start sputtering. Like cops make me nervous."
Kim's a cop lover.
Yeah, I get mad. They make me mad.
Her husband's a cop.
No.
Yes, he is.
No.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. Actually,
he wasn't a cop.
He was.
Okay.
My kid's dad was a Camden cop, but he wasn't a cop when I met him.
Mm-hmm.
But he got laid off with the rest of the Camden cops.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because
they was corrupt.
They were terrible.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but some of them.
Which time?
Well, he was such a dickhead that when they were shooting at him.
Oh yeah, he was such a dick, and as soon as he got out of the academy, he's like, anyone who wasn't a cop was a civilian, and he couldn't hang out with anybody who was a civilian because he's now a police officer. He would drive down 42 at 120 miles an hour, get pulled over, show his badge, keep on going. Tried to take his gun and Adelphia's once, and security's like, no, I don't care if you're a cop, you're not bringing that in here. He was such a dick that one time he got called to a domestic in Camden. He's hiding behind a car. People were shooting at him out the door, and it took an hour and a half for backup to come. Nobody would come back him up.
Because he's a bitch.
Dang. Yeah, that's crazy.
His sergeant showed up an hour and a half later, and this was 3 o'clock in the morning, overnight. Nobody was busy. It's not like they were on calls. They just refused to back him up.